Why is it so difficult to create wealth through PMS managers? आप पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजर्स के थ्रू लॉन्ग टर्म वेल्थ क्यों नहीं क्रिएट कर पाते हैं? Why there are so many accidents happening in portfolio management services in the entire industry? Well, let me explain that to you in two or three different ways. One of the observations that I have, because I bring about 2.5 decades of experience on the table when it comes to investing in portfolio management services. And while running this boutique organization called Altport, we have learned this hard way that most of the time investors look at the past performance of the portfolio managers, try to chase those managers. By the time this portfolio has already run up, they come at a peak, and then very next year portfolio starts underperforming and maybe underperforms for 2 or 3 years, and then investors gets disappointed, disheartened, and take the money out. But that's not the right way of investing. We always say that we need to look at, first of all, that we have to give at least 3 years of time frame when we are picking up any of the portfolio managers. That's number one. But that doesn't mean that I am telling you that it underperforms and we have to sit quiet. There are ways of evaluating it. The way we look at is we check the quality of the portfolio. We look at the earnings of the portfolio. We calculate. There are 57 parameters in which we do our own due diligence when it comes to portfolio management services and their schemes. And by the way, it's a very serious profession. It requires a lot of conviction to invest in a particular PMS scheme. So therefore, I would suggest that if you are an investor who is investing in PMS, don't just look at past performance. Do your own research or talk to our PMS experts who can help you to do that. The second mistake is that generally, because it is large sum, it starts with 50 lakhs. In India, 50 lakhs, by the way, is a big mandate. What mistakes that we have seen some of the investors do is to keep watching the performance on a daily basis. Well, it would not help if you keep watching these performance on a daily basis. Then it is not going to help, because your mind will not allow you, and we have seen your mind will not give you permission to stay invested for a long period of time. When you see that the portfolio is not doing well, on the other hand, portfolio managers are charging the fees. For those kind of investors, we do not offer fixed fee option. We give them a variable option or a hybrid option. Now in variable option, it's like you don't have to pay any management fees. You have to pay only when the portfolio performs, and there is a hurdle rate, say 8%. If the portfolio performs more than 8% in a year, then only you are supposed to pay. So these are various ways that through which there is nothing right and wrong about it. But if you are a patient investor, we suggest you to go for fixed fee option so that you can continue to invest. And there is no portfolio manager, I can tell you with guarantee, that which will always outperform all the market cycles. There will be time when portfolio may go through underperformance, because markets are not functioning just because your portfolio is built by somebody else. Markets will keep rotating, maybe from value to growth, growth to contrarian to maybe quant. Now these are different style through which markets keep rotating. But what will not change is, if you have identified and selected the best portfolio manager, he should be dynamic enough to move the assets based on where the markets are moving. So therefore, I would suggest that if you are investing in PMS, first of all, before investing, you need to think twice whether you are okay going through these phases or not. If you are not okay, then PMS is not meant for you. I would suggest that you continue to invest your money through either AIFs or mutual funds. But PMS is clear no for you. But if you are someone who is okay to go through these cycles, you're okay to hold these direct equities on your name, take the complete ownership, get the dividend income to the tune of 1.5%, go through difficult time, add more money, do more top up during the bad times, stay invested for 5 years, 10 years of horizon. Then let me tell you, in 10 years of time, there are chances that you will create much more bigger alpha and bigger portfolio than any other instruments if you have these kind of horizon. With that, I would like to conclude here. Hi, my name is Vikas Agarwal and I am the founder of allportfunds.com. Thank you.